Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to day 3 of riding for a sausage in aid of Prostate Cancer UK. Let's see what else can go wrong today. Okay, so right now we're in Frankfurt. We didn't get the sausage yesterday that we came all this way to get because nowhere sold sausage in the area we went with all the restaurants and bars, quite funnily. So we ended up having American food in true typical 11 out of 10 style. It went massively wrong, but we all had a laugh and got through it smiling by the end. Now today is 320 miles right from Frankfurt all the way to Lille. Lille's a beautiful, beautiful town to visit in France, but it's a big day, a big amount of miles. I don't really have a plan to pick up my charity scooter that's still right by the Eurotunnel in France in the first petrol station, still sat there waiting to be collected. I have had a message. I'm hoping the guy's going to get back to me this morning. I'll talk more about that if that happens. Also, Mikey's talking about cutting his trip early and just bombing it all the way back to England. That's absolutely crazy, picking up his van and meeting us tomorrow. So there's a potential to get it back. We just don't know what the plan is yet. And hopefully it all works. I've got tickets to change for the Eurotunnel because obviously I need to go back on one of the bikes, etc. But we'll sort it all out. It'll all work out in the end. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to get on the road and we are going to start hacking down some miles. Everyone is ready, dressed dapper like British lords and ladies, and we are going to start hacking down more miles and see what else can go wrong, because every day there's something, but it's fun. Well, we came all the way to Germany and we didn't get sausage, so we've come to a really cruddy services, what's full of rubbish litter. But on the special fork, we have the sausage, the German sausage, and right now everybody behind me are all having a big sausage fest. Loads of men munching on sausage.
To Germany on a German motorbike to eat German sausage. And in 2 days' time, off comes the mustache for sausage.
Sausage. He's raised £1,000 to eat this sausage, and he's going to shave off his beard.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
After many years.
Well done.
Well, how do you both feel after having a massive sausage fest?
Well, replete, I think is probably the word.
Replete?
Yeah, replete.
That's a posh word, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
What does it mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
It means full.
Full?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were trying to say you were violated.
No, well, I think it means full. Maybe it means violated. I don't know.
And Carl?
Yeah, definitely, worth the trip for sausage.
Did you use much lube?
Only a little bit of mustard.
Spicy. Well, after being completely saucified by this man, it's time to get back on the road and do 100 miles at least, as we've still got a long, long way to go, but we're all satisfied, filled, and every hole has been completely stuffed.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born.
Well, we've done a shed loads of miles to the point where my eyes were streaming. I had a headache because of the wind noise. Just moaning a bit here, but we've done loads and loads of miles. We've lost Twist and Go. I didn't pull off at this one by mistake, but everyone else did. So I'm stopping for a Red Bull. Now we've got about 125 miles left to go. We're currently just in Belgium. We've done incredibly well. Massive miles, massive motorway riding. Now, the charity scooter update. An awesome dude called Jonathan Lee has dropped a comment in the Facebook post and put about, can anyone help me? And he said that he is able to help me and he's not massively far away from the tunnel. Managed to speak to him. He just come back from a stag do going, bear with me, let me sort it out. So he's just come back and said, because it's Bank Holiday Monday, that the tunnel is pretty much full. He's getting prices from 300 to 400 quid to come across. So this might be an expensive scooter pickup, but I don't know what else to do because obviously the dude's a legend for coming. And I've got to get it back and I can't just leave it there. So it looks like we'll be going down that route. It's quite be a very expensive. Let's just get it back into England. And that's him doing it for me as a favour as well. So it looks like we're going that route. But anyway, loads of Red Bull because I desperately need it. I am like hanging. You know when you ride along and your nose is streaming, your eyes are going. But the money's going up. We're all doing well. I might have kind of underestimated how many miles we've got in between these bits because I did think we were going to get all this cinematic, beautiful, twisty roads. And I've just brought everyone on motorways for days. But we're going to get to Lille and then we're going to chill and relax. This is about, if it was easy, it wouldn't be a charity adventure. It's got to be a challenge. And trust me, this is the challenge for absolutely everyone here, and we're all doing really well. Red Bull, back on the road. The sooner we get to Lille, the sooner we can all chill. Whew, this is some miles. Wow.
Sometimes it burns, sometimes it hurts when you say my name, but thinking of hers, I don't wanna know, don't want you to go and leave me behind. No, I don't wanna see if it isn't me who's on your mind.
So Chris Twist and Go could fill up because he missed the services and he waited for us just past it. Thankfully we did, because two awesome dudes that are local on the bike said you always want to stop here for at least 20 minutes to get yourself a coffee. A storm's coming, they've just ridden through. It is peeing it down. We literally got here, not in the rain, pushed our bikes underneath this top thing to save ourselves from that. That was lucky. But
the Bonneville, the T100. He's had some aftermarket pipes put on, and it just, it is a dream. I was back in my happy place, smiling, enjoying every second, loving it, absolutely loving it. And he said I can hang on to it for a little bit longer, so hopefully I can get to the end of this leg riding. It's just me back in my happy place. But that is mental out there. So 20 minutes, half an hour hopefully, and it will clear, we'll be back on the road. It's 11 out of 10 adventure, isn't it? What could go wrong?
Well, I've just ridden Andy's beautiful Bonneville for, what, 160 kilometres?
Thereabouts, I would think, yes, yeah.
And I'd say that I didn't break the speed limit at all, in any way whatsoever.
I didn't see you breaking the speed limit, you were over the hill and gone, so yeah.
The thing about the Bonnie as well, as soon as I get on it, it's like I've always ridden one. It's just one of those bikes you get on and you just absolutely love. So first of all, Andy, thank you so much.
Cheers.
I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Being bikeless for a few days.
Getting back on it was like, I was like a kid in Canada. I was like, can I?
And I'll be honest, my back and legs were starting to give out a little bit, so it was a nice change to...
It's a win-win.
Bother somebody else on the pillion of theirs, so that worked out well, yeah.
I'm lucky. I'm a lucky boy. But your story, so you had a break.
Yeah, I was a tearaway biker in the 70s, as most people in their late teens were, and I then kind of did all the usual stuff with life and everything, and I've come back to biking after about 50-something years, mainly through reprobates like this chap here, YouTube, and a few others, and I started getting interested in really just the ownership of a bike, and where I live, the traffic's pretty bad in Oxford, and it's just easier to get around on two wheels. So that was my first thought, and then I started getting interested in looking to doing a few ride outs and things with a local club. Didn't manage to do any just yet, and then all of a sudden, in a very soft moment, signed up for the Riding for Sausage charity event, which we're standing in the middle of right now. It gave me something to aim for, and coming back to biking, as I say, full licence, I could ride. It's lots of things are very different. Awareness, training, all this sort of thing is a lot better than it used to be. But coming on this, I'm meeting up with the lads, and certainly meeting up with lots of people, faces that I've seen on YouTube, has been marvellous. It's been absolutely fantastic. We've done some serious distance, but if you don't make these charity events stretching, then it's, you know, if it was easy, everybody would do it, wouldn't they? So that's the thing. So I've really enjoyed it so far. I had the opportunity earlier on to offload my bike to Alan here to see what he thought of it, and in his experienced hands, I'm very pleased that he thinks it's worth taking home. So yeah, thanks to you again. Yeah.
Oh, thanks to you, mate. Do you know what? Everybody, please donate towards the charity. The total is building and building. It's fantastic to have people like Andy that haven't ridden for ages come on this, and all we've done is hammer it like motorway mile after mile. Nothing scenic, chilled out about any of this entire trip. It's been
sleep
mental.
And ride, sleep and ride, sleep
Pretty
and
much.
ride. Yeah, but it's been great. Yeah.
We've got one more day to go tomorrow, and then we're going to be back, and we would have completed the entire thing right back to the start. But again, Andy's awesome bike. It's just been a pleasure. What we're going to do, I'm going to go and check in now, and then I've got another surprise guest I've got to say hello to and introduce to, because you won't believe who's turned up. Well, I've just got into the hotel room before I go down for a beer with my very cool friend that's arrived. I've just had a phone call from Jonathan, and we've managed to book the Eurotunnel for him to come over in his van to get the scooter. But it's quite early in the morning because they're all fully booked. It's a bank holiday. We've got it for a reasonable price. It's 180 odd quid, something like that. And bless him, he's going to come over in his van in the morning and pick it up. But we're going to have to, well, I'm going to have to leave here quite early because I've got to get to the tunnel for 9 AM. So I've now got to somehow sweet talk Julian, the executive businessman, to forget the breakfast that he's paid for in the hotel here, get up really early and ride with me all the way back to the scooter. But we have a plan. We have a plan. Whew. I'm like, thank God for Jonathan, because everything else is going to work out to be an absolute nightmare or potentially undoable for how knows how long. So anyway, at last, I'm so happy. Beer, buy Julian many beers and talk him in, not many because he's got to be up early, buy him a couple of beers and talk him into also rescuing me. Oh, everyone is so cool. Right, downstairs. Well, you'll probably recognise this motorcycle here from big parts of my adventure, so you can guess. Look, Paul, you didn't make it.
I did.
Well, you did make it, but you didn't make it. So you dragged poor Steph on the back of your scooter. You adjusted it so it even fit Steph. And at the end of the day, you got from Bridgewater to Bristol.
Yeah, not very far.
And broke down, and then what happened?
What, from the breakdown or before the breakdown?
Oh God, go from the beginning. This will be
from
good.
The beginning,
yeah, go from
it
the
was
beginning.
all going really well. We were up on time, stupid o'clock in the morning, and we got to Bristol, nearly to Bristol. Stopped at Gordano Services, quick break. A little bit of a smell coming from the scooter, sort of a rubbery smell, and I thought nothing of it. I've smelt it a few times before riding it. It was fine. And then just coming out of the services, give it some beans, and it was crack, 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 lots of revs, no movement. Drive belt snapped, and chewed itself up completely. So we sat out just before junction 18 on the M5, managed to get Steph to a safe place on the side of the motorway.
So you just stood there like on the side of the motorway just waiting the entire time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And recovery was, they weren't coming into the office till 7 o'clock in the morning, and then it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and eventually we got recovered back to Midnight Autos, Lee. I think we got there for 9:15 in the morning.
Blimey.
And we went to Suzuki to find the belt. We got a brilliant deal on the belt, which was the wrong belt. And my bike, the pan, was already at Lee's in bits for some work, new tyres and the front brake, so I couldn't jump on that and come. Then eventually, when we worked out, we were going to go to Swansea to pick up the right belt.
Swansea?
We were. This was a bank holiday Friday. We didn't get to Swansea. We gave up on that plan. So Rachel picked me up. My daughter picked us up, got us home. And then I get a message from Lee about 7 o'clock Friday night.
Yeah.
By this time, we'd given up. We had literally given up. To say, I've been working on your pan, it's ready to go, mate. So, straight to Weston, pick up the pan, come back. We got some sleep Friday night. Saturday we had to rearrange the tunnel, paid an absolute fortune, got royally screwed, had to buy flexi tickets and whatever to rearrange the tunnel. Came over Saturday, and nice quiet ride from the tunnel to here, to not quite to here, we were just down the road, and we spent all day trying to follow Alan's tracking link.
I didn't put this morning.
They didn't put on today. So eventually,
But you're here now.
We didn't quite make it for sausage, but neither did you. So as far as I can gather,
I did get sausage.
We heard you did.
Yeah,
get
I did get sausage. It was the
eventually.
worst services. Like if you were going to do services out of 10, this would have been lucky to have been a 2. It was that dire. But we had sausage in dodgy service station
2 out of 10.
in
What
Germany.
happened to you? 11 out of 10 sausage.
If you were ranking this place, honestly, it was not an 11 out of 10 place. But at the end of the day, we had sausage. You've arrived. We're going to have an evening together. I've got to be up super early, so it's going to be an interesting evening. But we'll still ride the last bit together.
We will.
And you'll be there for the meal.
We will.
So you've done it. You've just not done some of it because you've had to go around all the houses. Yeah. Anyway, we're going to go enjoy some more beerage, and then we're going to go get some food. But dude, Steph, Paul, you've both made it. You got it.
We did what we did.
You got it. And we're raising loads of money. That's what matters.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's going to be like huge, thousands and thousands. Right, beerage. So, my executive businessman, Julian,
isn't an executive businessman.
so is, honestly. He's so executive.
Trying to bribe me.
The thing of it is, I need a favour, right? A big favour. You know, tomorrow we've both paid extra for breakfast and everything else.
Yeah, a really nice breakfast.
Yeah, they actually said it was fantastic.
Yeah.
forget that, right?
We can't.
No, but trust me, right?
Think of the money that we've paid.
Think of this, sunrise, right? Me hugging you, going down the road,
Yeah.
right?
Slightly uncomfortable feeling about that one, yeah. Carry on.
And then on top of it, right, you will arrive, we'll meet a hero, right, a legend, and he'll pick up my scooter.
Right.
I just need you to get up at probably about 6 in the morning.
I don't think it's going to happen, is it?
But it will, won't it?
It'll be raining outside, won't it?
I tell you what I'm going to do.
And I'll have my new jacket on, so probably I wouldn't want to get it wet, would I?
It won't be raining, it's guaranteed sun, and I'm going to buy you a drink. Sold, look at that face, look, Right, so I'm going to see you in 6 in the morning, and we're going to go on an adventure, just me and you.
It's going to be fun, isn't it?
No one else, because no one else will be willing to do it.
Get run over.
Right, he kept me safe, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll see you in the morning, together, romantic ride.
It won't be romantic.
You'll love it.
No, I won't.
You'll love
No
it.
touching anymore. Forbid it.
He loves it, he really loves it. That's the plan, tomorrow, sorted.